Tidal is an immersive projection-based installation which we have created as part of the Lindisfarne Gospels exhibition here at the Laing Art Gallery. It's a floor-to-ceiling projection that completely immerses you and explores the history and origins of the Lindisfarne Gospels, looking into the origins of the monastery on Lindisfarne and the monks who created that and the inspiration to create the Gospels. We were interested in the idea of creating something that transported people to the locations that relate to the Gospels and ultimately to the place where they were created, the island of Lindisfarne. So the initial basis was all to do with the tide, and that's where the wave motif that features throughout the installation are constantly lapping at the walls that surround you.
A wild storm bore down. The Gospels leapt overboard and into the heaving sea, surely lost, surely gone.
The process was working closely in collaboration with the team here at the Laing. They had some quite clear ideas of what they wanted to do with the piece and certain narrative beats that they wanted to hit. So it was sort of working in collaboration with them and identifying how we could best do that. Wanted to put people as if they were stood on the causeway, as if they were stood on Pilgrim's Way between Lindisfarne Island and the mainland, with the waves lapping at their feet almost. I think in terms of the piece, I suppose you can let it wash over you, so you can be relatively passive with it and just take in the imagery and how that passes through the sound design, and then obviously listening to the narration, which helps tell the narrative.
Buildings burst, smoke curls, screams rip through night air again and again in waves, and even deeper.
But equally, you can explore the imagery in more detail. You know, it's a very large-scale piece, being many meters in length and height, and on multiple walls here in the gallery space. So our intention was to create something that could be experienced perhaps in many different ways, and hopefully people will take those opportunities to take it in different manners and hopefully really enjoy it. I think the main thing that I've taken from this is just how significant they are. I think I'd not really considered how old they actually are and how long ago that these things were created, and the craftsmanship that goes into them is just remarkable and really amazing. But also just realising how significant they are in relating to ultimately the birth of Christianity here in England and the wider United Kingdom. Since this is the first port of call of our audiences coming to the exhibition, I think hopefully it will give people a better sense of context when they actually go and see the Gospels and the rest of the exhibition. What we've tried to do here is do something that is experiential, is an emotional experience hopefully, but also does offer people some informative elements so they can better understand when the Gospels were created and the origins of the monastery on Lindisfarne and how that came to be, and by hopefully being able to give people those additional bits of information and knowledge through the piece, as well as hopefully a really just joyful experience when they actually do see the Gospels in the latter galleries, they'll enjoy it even more.